Hello everybody, my name is Lego Lee and welcome back to another Lego Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker set review. Today we have the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter. This set retails for about $70 US, has 578 pieces, and here's a front look at your box. There is the back of the box, and included with this set is one instruction manual that's very tall and vertical that has 70 pages of building. Now before we get started y'all, please check the description down below. There's a few links I want you guys to check out. First, you can like my Facebook page. You can follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of cool content over there. And finally, consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Every small donation helps me make awesome videos like the review you're about to watch. Here is the Resistance Y-Wing itself. Like most Lego Star Wars set, you get the build, you get the figs. You want to see the figs? Let's look at the figs. And the first of those figs, sporting an Indiana Jones-esque outfit right here, is Poe Dameron, who has the exact same hair, head combination Lego has been using for this figure since 2016. Come on Lego, let's give him a different expression. I think Oscar Isaac is a good enough actor that he can emote more than just two different things, especially in Lego figure form. Besides that, his torso and leg printings are new, and I do like the Indiana Jones satchel piece right there. His back printing and double-sided face are nice, so it's a good new variant of Poe Dameron. Our next figure here is a First Order Snowtrooper, and online I've seen Lucasfilm refer to this particular version as an elite snowtrooper, and man, maybe Edna Mode from The Incredibles was wrong about capes, because this is the exact same snowtrooper figure we have gotten in the past, except he has a cape, and I think he looks 10 times better because of it. That cape just makes this character look super intimidating and really cool. He has some nice back printing and the angry clone face underneath that helmet, of course, but a really cool looking snowtrooper because of that cape. Next up, we have a couple of droids. We have a brand new astromech droid that's colored in teal. That color looks so striking and awesome for an astromech droid. Not to mention his printing looks really cool with some metallic gunmetal and silver details. And next to him is the adorable little Dio. Just one piece, but a brand new piece that is printed really well, and it looks very accurate to the film. I love the inclusion of these droids in the set. Last, but certainly not least for the minifigures here, is the brand new bounty hunter character Zori Bliss from the film, played by the great actress Kerry Russell. I kinda am getting Rocketeer-esque vibes from the costume of this character, but I'm completely okay with that. The torso and leg prints look really good. She is holding two flintlock pistol pieces, pirate pieces, recolored in gunmetal, which I find very interesting, but the best part of this character obviously is that new helmet mold that just looks fantastic. It's a great looking piece. Now, if you're wondering, Lego does not reveal the secret identity of this character. It's just a blank black head underneath that helmet. She does have some great back printing, and that helmet just looks awesome from the back as well. So a really cool and super desirable minifigure to get in this set. Moving to the Y-Wing itself, the head of this vehicle has a very distinct and interesting shape. It's really smooth and honestly kind of skinny, but I do like the look of it quite a bit. It does use a bunch of stickers to accomplish these details, which is a bit annoying, but at least those stickers are easy to apply. Also, the transition between here and here, it's not perfect. It doesn't look great, but it's not awful. It's better than the A-Wing set that I recently reviewed. The cockpit for this vehicle, speaking of the A-Wing, look at the cockpit. You can open it up right here, and there is a control panel in there, which is really great. And even though the Zori Bliss figure, who kind of oddly is piloting this vehicle, she has a strange helmet design, they actually accommodate the cockpit piece to hold her, so that is fantastic to see. And speaking of transitions, there's a great transition to this little turret right here. That is nice to see, and you can spin this thing around 360 degrees and move it up and down side to side, so lots of movement and playability right there. So the cockpit, while it has some small flaws, for the most part it's really well put together. As we move down the line here, there of course is a spot to put your astromech droid figure, and unfortunately, like the last Y-Wing and like pretty much every Lego Y-Wing, the astromech droid is facing the wrong way. He should be facing towards the front. Unfortunately, he had to put him in sideways, and that is a noticeable flaw with this design that is worth pointing out. What's not a flaw though is the detail of this middle section here. Tons of weird little pieces like gold bars, robot hands, clips, this piece, vents, awesome pieces were used really effectively to greeble up the detail of this Y-Wing. I think it just looks fantastic from the center section here. I also think the use of those curved plate pieces add a different and distinct look to this center section of the Y-Wing, and like the last Y-Wing, we do have the bomb drop play feature, but unlike the last Y-Wing, this one is concealed a lot better. There still is a pretty noticeable hole right here to load up the bombs, but it's centered. The last one was kind of slightly off to the side and it looked very awkward. This one is centered and it honestly just kind of looks like added greebling. Also, look at the detail right here. I love the use of that piece upside down. Now, to activate the bomb drop play feature, it's fairly simple. You basically just twist on this gear back here, and actually that red piece doesn't stand out too much because it kind of blends in with the color scheme of this vehicle, but if you twist that red piece right there, you can see it will drop the bombs, which is an easy and effective play feature. And speaking of effective play features, you do have spring-loaded launchers right here. By simply pushing on that piece right there, you can launch those off. However, those aren't really integrated in super well. There's no clever mechanism to fire them off, so I kind of wish those were hidden up a little bit better, but for the most part, it looks really good. And one more thing, nice use of this part back here. That is really cool. And finally, the engine design looks really nice. You have a big sticker that is kind of hard to apply right here, but I like the use of this right here. It goes down very far. The pink engines look great. This little design right here is really effective, and I even think it looks different and interesting from the back. That looks pretty cool as well. And one final thing with the Y-Wing, of course, there are retractable landing gear that are easy to retract, and that works very well, and you can swoosh this thing around pretty effectively, making for a nice Starfighter playset. One thing of note here is this Y-Wing is actually noticeably taller and longer than the last version. The head is a little bit smaller, but for everything else, this new version is noticeably bigger than the 2017 version from Rogue One, which I thought was pretty interesting. Man, oh man, this is a really well-designed ship. I think this thing just looks great. I love the color scheme, I love the details, I love the design. Yes, there are some small, yes, very, very small nitpicky flaws that I mentioned, but there's not too many and they're fairly easy to ignore. This is a almost perfect design. The minifig lineup, again, almost perfect. Really, the only flaws with this set have nothing to do with the design of this ship. It's one, the obvious thing, the price. The price is stupid. $70 for 578 pieces, not to mention the last Y-Wing was $10 cheaper just 2 years ago and had over 100 more pieces? That's just silly to me, LEGO. How on earth is this thing $70? And then the one other flaw is that we got a Y-Wing 2 years ago. We got a UCS Y-Wing last year, not to mention a microfighter. We are getting burned out on Y-Wing, so getting another Y-Wing while this one is noticeably different is still just kind of underwhelming and boring. But from a design standpoint, I love this set. From a minifig standpoint, I love this set. And if this set was a better value, it'd get like a 9.5. Because it's not a great value, I have to lower my rating to an 8.5 out of 10. But those are just my thoughts though. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this set? Please tell me. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and check those links I mentioned earlier in the video. Hope to see you guys next time for more LEGO Star Wars set reviews. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.